Hi guys, welcome back. Good evening, good morning, good afternoon. This is Empowerment Network. And for those who do not know me, my name is Comfort Confor. And I'm calling from the United Kingdom. Guys, this is Empowerment Network. Stay here and get empowered if you're coming here for your first time. And of course, you see these two gentlemen surrounding me. I can't go anywhere without them. So, Mr. Burks, Andy, welcome, sir.
I don't know why you were giggling, Comfort, but anyway, I didn't make her laugh, guys. It wasn't me this time. Hi, everyone.
Hi, welcome. So, Collins, is that you really?
It's me.
Oh.
Really me. Hello, everyone. Nice to be here again. It's a lovely Monday.
I know it's a lovely one indeed. What's happening? There are just 5 people. What's happening, guys? Are you on, is everybody on strike or what? This is a bit unusual. Can you kindly share? This is unfair. Q&A, question and answer session. People will not come afterwards, so people should be here watching us now, guys. Truly, truly, truly. All right. So, straight to business. People who come afterwards, I know they are going to definitely take us back. However, let's see how it goes. So, somebody says we understand that when O Connect goes commercial, they are going to be upgrading it every week. Is that what Collins calls the new release? And if it's the case, does every release come with a different price? Collins, I heard your name in this question.
Yeah, so the versioning is the release. So every time they come up with a new release, Ms. Ashford told us that the price stays the same. So it's the same price, just that they are just updating, bringing new functions to make it, how do I say you have like, it's just like you increase the quality of the product by bringing out new functions, something that has never been done before. They always increase it, but the price is still the same. Not unlike other companies, they want to increase the price because they're coming up with new release or call it new version. So the more you have more releases, you have like high quality new functions coming in, and then I said I'll leave it at the same price.
Wow. All right, that's massive indeed. So, Andy, well, I'll just let you, since we did not agree yet, whether you'd like to add something. But when you're satisfied, we just move on. But if anybody wants to add, you are free to just go ahead and do so, please.
Just a little. Collins has, laid it out nicely. What he's doing is releasing a version that will allow 1,000 people on the system, and there will be a price for that. That price will stay as it is for 3 months while they assess the system and the setup and the situation, and whether that's used to that degree or not. And after 3 months, he will revise or reprice depending on what happens after that.
Oh, so basically, the very first one, when we say today we are on the market, it's going to be the 1,000 one, the 1,000 capacity one. Is that what you mean, Andy?
Yeah, I believe so.
All right. So after that, now that's when they would know whether they're taking it up to the next level and maybe adding a bit.
Well, there's going to be, a lot of people using OConnect, but they may not have 1,000 on the system. So you could find that the average is going to be 150, 200, less than 500, let's say. So he may well look at that and say, okay, well, we can review the price accordingly. But there's nothing cast in stone as yet, Comfort. So that's a guideline.
That's a lot of information that even me, I did not know. Thank you so much, Andy. That really helps, guys. So let's know how helpful this has just been, the very first one. So someone says, hi, Sister Comfort. Can a founder be a reseller? Because I am early bird of OP. And if yes, can I use my link to open another account using a different name and password? And can a reseller buy traffic when we start the business? If I don't know if it were too long, I think two of you would go on it. If you want me to reread
right.
it,
Can I start? Right, because we've been discussing this for the last couple of years, to be fair. So I don't know where you've been. You've been hiding.
It's not me. Don't shoot the kid. The messenger.
Yeah. but bottom line is, every single one of us early birds has hopefully by now transferred across to become an affiliate. Okay, so we have an affiliate position within ONPASSIVE, and that then allows us to be able to offer products to others. The company will build for us, as we know, but it'll allow us to offer products to others once we become an affiliate. Now, you activate each product that is a paying product. So as we all know, OMail and ONet and OTrim are free. And we have 2 products in the OES that hopefully everybody has started their free trial on, or should have done, on every position that they have, by the way, not just one. But make sure you've clicked on OConnect and taken your 14-day free trial, and done the same with OTracker. Now, when we launch globally with the OConnect, then we will have to activate our account at that point. We don't know, it's not cast in stone the cost at the moment, but we know that the $97 that we originally paid as early birds will be repaid to us in the form of credits into the back office. So we will have that plus of the 10 that's already in there, 107. And if the cost, and I'm stressing if the cost, works out at 125, then we will have to find the differential, 18. Now, for anybody coming on or has registered since the Adora opened, should we say, then they become an affiliate, they will have to find their first activation fee, to activate that account. That means that they will start getting commissions coming in from the sale of OConnect. Now, we don't know at this point exactly what the cost of OTracker is likely to be, but Ash has made it clear that there are likely to be 3 levels. If we activate the bottom level, the individual account, if you like, we can still receive commissions on the upper levels as well. Okay, for that particular product, because bearing in mind, OTracker can be used for one website or many websites. So Google Analytics charges something ridiculous like $12,500 a month to have a professional version of an analytics system, where ours is far more comprehensive than Google's, but it's going to be a fraction of that cost. So we as individuals aren't likely to ever use that, but when we do get our websites, it's automatically built in. So we will have the tracking system built into that, and that will be the base, or the starter pack, you could call it, on OTracker. So yeah, you can set up another account. Bear in mind, you set up that other account, you will have to activate that, become an affiliate with it. Yes, use the same name, a different email. Okay, unless you're setting it up for somebody else, in which case, yes, set it up with a different email and a different name. But when it comes to proving who you are, be careful here, because if you've used another name, you're going to have to get them to provide their KYC so that they can take advantage of the wallet scenario. Okay.
You're
and
right.
If you don't verify your details within a period of time, you will lose that account. So it'll be a waste of time.
Right.
Sorry,
Okay,
comprehensive, but hopefully that was good enough.
I know, sure, definitely. Hopefully, guys, let's always know what they do with their questions, because I think we need to appreciate to let them know. Collins, before you go ahead, if you really intended to add after what Andy did, then you have this one, because it sounds to me like almost the same. Birgit says, if I buy OConnect and put up myself as a reseller, can I use it myself, OConnect? Collins likes to unmute himself if he's talking to us.
Sorry. So you're an affiliate, so you can use it because you own the product as well. So the product is both for your use, and then the company can drive traffic. Because remember, when you click that button to become an affiliate, you activate a product or you purchase a product, because it's the same thing. That product belongs to you. You can use it, and the company can still sell it again on your behalf for you to make commission. So as an affiliate, you can still use it. You don't have to pay for it again because you've already paid for it once.
Right. Okay, I think that's what they mean, right? They say buy it, own it, and then resell it. So the same
Yeah.
one you buy and own is the same one you sell to other people who come looking after it, right?
Yeah.
So there's a question here. My brother has been chasing after us for a couple of things this second day today. Brother George, I just checked now as Andy and Collins were speaking. The languages are all there, if not more than we knew before now. So what you do is, when the website changes, we know we had a new one today. So when it changes, then a few things move around, but everything is there. I've just checked. So if you go on the website on onpassive.com, yeah, where at the very top, like here on my laptop, is on this left side here, where you have the OnPassive logo. Next to that, the language that I have on mine is English. Just click on that drop down button from there. You'll find all the languages that you want to see. So if it depends whatever language, but mine is English here near the logo. So when you click to that language, the drop down opens down, then you choose any of the languages that you are going in for. I hope that helps, bro. Tell us in the chat. Thank you so much. All right, so this takes us to the next question because I can't find one in the chat. So the contest is not about money. It's about, I'm just quoting what somebody writes. The contest is not about money. It's about putting the name of ONPASSIVE out there. What's the need to be spending money in putting in quote putting names out there when we are not yet in the market? Have you not told us that our products are superior and people will come after them when we are in the market? Andy, do you like that question?
All right. So the first part, let's look at the first part first. Yes, we have a competition on. Yes, what we're doing and what we want to do is to be able to share and like and comment on all of the ONPASSIVE videos. Now, what does that do? We saw last week, last Sunday, there were 405,000 subscribers to the ONPASSIVE YouTube. As of yesterday, there were 446,000. So it's growing. So what we need to do is we need to keep sharing everything. Now, the company in the background are already building customers. All right. We have doubled the number of people that are now customers. So we came on as affiliates. There are another over 1 million. So there's 2 million in the house already. Yeah. And they have registered because they want to use the products that will be released. All right. Now, everybody now has the capability to test the products. And we've been very lucky to be able to test OConnect and play with OConnect for the last couple of months, which is great because normally you only get a 14-day free trial. Okay. So we have part of our job, if you like, is to help the company to build more customers for us, because everybody that comes in has to come under one of the early birds, right? So we're helping in that regard. So please make sure that every day you like and comment on at least 3 videos from ONPASSIVE from the YouTube channel, whether it be a short, watch it all the way through, whether it be a short or a normal video. Make sure you watch it all the way through, leave a comment, leave a like, and then share it, because you can share all of these things on Facebook, on LinkedIn, on Twitter, or on Instagram. This just expands so that at some point the ONPASSIVE YouTube channel goes viral. And every time someone puts in ON, up we come. Yeah, so it brings us to the forefront. And it brings more customers on board all the time. And these customers are coming on for us anyway, guys. So please make sure you make that a habit of the day, first thing in the day.
All right.
What
Thank
was the
you.
second part of the...
Oh, so the second part was, I think you have just answered it. Have you not told us that our products are superior and people will come after them when we are in the market?
I think I can answer
I'll
that.
yes.
Andy.
I thought
I'll
that
let Collins take this, yeah.
Yes. Yes, the products are all superior. That is the truth. Everything is great, but ask yourself, marketing and product goes hand in hand. You can have the best product on this planet Earth. If you don't market, you don't expose it, nobody will see it. And you can have nothing when you market the coming, open a shop, do the best promotion, do everything. When they come, wow, but what are you selling? There is nothing there. They will go and say, we came there was nothing, and they will never come back again. So like Andy said, it goes hand in hand. The product, then marketing. Now, I should build the product. What do we need to do? We need to do the marketing, the promotion, the branding, and everything. And what they are saying, remember what I said, this is the most powerful tool. The most powerful tool we've got. All what they say, putting like money. The money is just nothing. That 21,000 US dollars. You can see it. You think like, but guess what will happen? The influx of customers or users that will register. Just imagine this girl won in India. Do you know how it will go viral? My God, one woman just won 5,000 US dollars. That's a lot of money in India. What will happen? Everybody want to go in because they feel like, my God, if I go in with this number of prices, I can be the lucky one. How many of us play lottery? Look at a lot of companies are doing this. It's just like it is not new by ONPASSIVE. Sometimes you go to, we're talking about Western Union, all of those comfort. I think post send money through all this. You sometimes, if you send and you refer one person, you get $10 or £10. That is a way for people to share it, for you to take it back. Because I really want it, so I'll share it to somebody, to tell the person you can send money through this medium. But Ash, that is not what Ash is doing. Ash is not saying do this, bring somebody. He said just open it, don't pay anything, go and just like the screen, do this, do that, and then when they do the draw, you can win 10 grand. But as an affiliate, as a founders, what Andy just said here, it will bring influx of customers. It's just a way of exposing ONPASSIVE more. We're talking about Facebook come out with this new product trend. We're talking about 800,000 within 1 hour. They've seen it, they've subscribed to it because they already have that huge customer base. So 800,000 is nothing. But imagine if we do this and we hit 1 billion, and then every time ONPASSIVE come out with new product, you hear 100,000 are just saying within 1 second. What will happen? It's coming to the early bird. It's coming to the founder. So it is a very strategic and good way of marketing your product, because we have it, but we don't want to keep it that long. We want to put it out there and we want it to go viral. Yes, if we don't do it, Mr. Ash Bufara will do it. They are seeing it. But ask yourself, why do you want to fold your arms if you can do something to increase the sales so that whatever you want to do, you can get to your bottom line as quick as possible? I will do it. I've been doing it, even though I've shared it. But every day I make sure I push it because I want ONPASSIVE to be at the top of the search engine. So that if everybody go and just say ON, whatever you are typing, ON, ONPASSIVE will be the first thing you see. And so the world will see it the same. And that's what I'm doing. I'm really pushing it hard for ONPASSIVE to rise up to that search engine.
All right.
And if we do it, it's the same.
Yeah. Andy, before you go, let me ask, because you might want to just close this topic, so this question, so that we move to a new one, right? What Collins is saying, we get it right. But then we've got a marketing department, we've got a media department. Why is it trickling down to us to do that when we have experts doing that for us? Andy, go on.
They're doing that anyway. We've got the Burj Khalifa and the what do they call it, the wheel, and we're advertising on these anywhere, and every single shopping mall in Dubai, and now Abu Dhabi. We've got the office in Abu Dhabi, etc. So this is already going on. This marketing is already going on, and the media department are increasing this constantly. What this is doing is simply adding to that, and everything that's added on makes a difference. Now, Collins mentioned the lottery earlier. and I want to make this point because I think it's very important. The chances of winning the lottery are 150 billion to 1. The Euro lottery, 150 billion to 1. It's silly figures, right? But just by going into a free competition like this and registering with O'Mail, you've won the lottery. Because no matter what you do, simply by clicking to become an affiliate, customers will grow within your customer base without you doing anything. So you will get an income of sorts over a period of time. And that income is likely to grow just by simply registering and going in for the competition. So, you know, the odds of winning 10,000 are probably 2 million to 1 because there's 2 million of us that are likely to enter this. Well, no, there's probably a lot less than that, to be fair, because half of the early birds aren't really engaged and don't know what's going on. So those that are, let's say there are 200,000 people that enter that competition, you've got a 1 in 200,000 chance of getting a prize, and there are several prizes. But what's key here is the income that's likely to generate over time simply by registering and becoming an affiliate. That is a win-win situation, and that's really what I wanted to add to what Collins eloquently put earlier.
Thank you. Thanks so much, guys. Good job. I really appreciate. So my brother Yom Kaba says, hello guys, I wish to know if in a case where you have multiple accounts, should you equally create several bank accounts? And again, can you transfer funds from one wallet to another? Thanks immensely.
Okay, you only need one bank account and you can link every single wallet to one account. Not a problem.
Sure, I think that's enough. So we're moving on, bro. If you are not satisfied, let us know what else you need to know because they are still here. So thank you. So guys, if you are joining now, please, this is Empowerment Network. We run on 7 YouTube channels plus Facebook. Go ahead and subscribe on whatever channel you're watching. Andy is on that. Andy's channel is there. Collins, Sister Gladys, Fumi, and the rest, Gideon, Marcian, and so on. Just go ahead and subscribe. And of course, if you have noticed, Andy and Collins have started a new session, and they were supposed to be on today. For some reason, they couldn't. And so we were very highly expecting because you already got us, waiting for more. So guys,
I got stage fright comfort. I got stage fright. It's my fault.
Oh, never mind. I'm your big sister. I'm here for you. Come on, I'm your cheerleader. So guys, watch out tomorrow. They're coming out powerfully with ONNET. You can't afford to miss this. Get your popcorn and drinking water ready for tomorrow, 2 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. If there's more about it, they will still tell you when we find time to do that. This was my turn, so I'm telling you how much I know about that. So guys, let's go back to business. We are ready to go to the market, but many people cannot still access their own mails. This has been going on for long. Would those of us be left behind or not? I'm done.
Yeah. The last time we had our CEO said most of the old mail issue they've resolved it, but it's just now that they're waiting. We are waiting for the new old mail to come out. Most of those issues they resolve, but it's just like they need to deploy it, or put it in the live environment, and this will override all the other issues. But from what we're getting, I listened to Chris Johnson today, most people are saying that their issue has been resolved. It's like they are doing it slowly, and I think, yes, even Charles also wrote something today about saying that people should check their own mail, and if they see issue, write back, because I think some of his own issue has been resolved. So please, if you're having issue, just stay put. They will resolve everything. I think Mr. I said they will not go to the market until all mail is resolved. That will be the first issue that will resolve, and I believe when the new mail come out, all those things will be taken care of.
Yeah, so on this note, guys, kindly let us know. John was here. I'm not sure if he's here. John Barilla, I know he's one of those. So kindly let us know if yours has been really resolved. Anybody who's watching now, if they had an issue and the email is going through now, kindly let us know in the chat, please, or just
Yeah,
whatever
someone
you
said my
find out.
own mail works now.
Perfect. So
Lorry
let's know.
loan.
Let's see as many as we can know, because this helps for us to know, please. Thank you. So
you've also got to bear in mind that the whole of OMail is being revamped.
you know.
Yeah. So
Yes.
they, as Colin said, it will come very shortly. Now, the other thing I want to mention is when people try and log on, oftentimes they add their username and then @omail.ai. The @omail.ai is already there, guys. You're not going to get in if you add that bit again, because that's not your username. So please make sure you don't do that.
Oh, sure. Thanks so much. Listening to Andy and Collins the other day, I understood that there are many more features on OMail than I thought I knew. Is it not going to be confusing and overwhelming? Did you get that? All right. Who is going
And you
first?
go first.
Okay. I think I should start assigning people. Andy, do you want to go first? Because you were too still. So let's hear whether you're sure.
Right. Okay. Go through it again for me one more time.
Cool. Okay. Listening to Andy and Collins the other day, I understood that there are way more features than I thought in OMail. Is it not going to be confusing and overwhelming? These
Right.
many
Okay.
features. Yeah.
All right. There's two ways I'm going to. I would explain this. First of all, whether you use these features or not is up to you. It's an email system. Okay, so it's not going to be confusing. It's an email system. You use Yahoo or Google or Gmail or Proton Mail or whatever it is, you have, or Outlook, you have an email system. What we're saying is what OMail is above the market, because there are so many other bits and pieces that you could, if you wanted to, make use of. Yeah, it's far superior to anything else we've seen. Certainly, I don't know about you guys. I use a Yahoo address infrequently now because it winds me up. If I'm trying to delete messages that I don't want to come in, it will open one up for me, and I didn't want to see it. It drives me nuts. So what we've got is we've got an email system that is far superior to anything else out on the market today, and it has a lot of features that you could use if you wanted to. Now, whether I actually get up there and do a video email or not, I don't know. I very much doubt it at this stage, but certainly speech to text, text to speech is nice and easy. And we've covered all the various other bits and pieces. Some of you may use them. Some of you might be in a work environment and use the lockbox. Others might not. It's simply your choice. So no, it's not confusing. What you have to do is to play around with it until you get used to it, because there's so many things that you can add on. And we forgot the other day the calendar, by the way, but there you go. Just play around with it until you get to understand. It's like learning something new every day anyway.
All right, that was brilliant. So, Collins, do you think you still want to say anything to that effect?
No, Andy have just said it all.
He nailed
honestly.
it.
Yes.
All right. Okay, there's a good one for you then, Collins. This one is quite brief. Let me see who is going to be longer, the answer or the question. What is the age of an affiliate? That was Ruth.
The age of an affiliate. Well, we always said, Andy have said it many times, it depends on your country of residence. So UK is 18 years. I think US is 18 years for you to become an affiliate, because for you to own a business, you must be of certain age. So I think Cameroon will be 18 years and above, because you cannot be underage and you own a business. I don't think the government will allow that. So Andy, do you have anything to add on that?
No, quite right. It depends on the country, because some countries you can have a company at 16, others is 18, others are 21. You just got to make sure that you know what it is for your country. And you can be as old as you like. I mean, you could be 90 like me.
Yeah.
Well, I'm 91 anyway, so you can never be older than I am. So So, guys, listen. Apparently, Ash said that OMail Pro would be another product. Would it be paid only to customers or to founding members too? Does that make sense, Mr.
Yes.
Mana?
So OMail Pro, it will be available because you are as a founding member and affiliate. What is our obligation is to own it. When we own it, the company goes to work on our behalf. We make commission out of the product. So, for instance, if OMail Pro comes and I said we have to, because it's a paid product. If you don't own it, you cannot make commission of that product. So every paid product we have to own it. But remember, OMail Pro is for business use. Business people will use it because it will give them more, more flexibility and more features. OMail is really great. Every business will use it, but OMail Pro will have extra, for businesses, and that, you've been using mail in workplace. You know what? Sometimes it's like it's different from, like, if the company is using Gmail, it's different. So, like OMail Pro, what I think, that's my thing now. Say you're working for an organization, like the first day you go to that organization, what happened? They provide you with an email, right, and a password. That email is customized to that particular company. Say you're working for a law firm. Say the law firm name is Law. You just say Manacor, at law.ai. That's how they'll put it. And the support team now, their main support team will be controlling that. So by the time they fire you or you leaving the job, they just go and disable you. So you will not have, like, they will not go into the normal OMail and create you OMail, because it means you have control over that OMail. They want to have control over the OMail because it's a business tool. So they'll have control over their employee to give you access and to take the access back. That's how OMail Pro works. That's my thinking. That's how it will work. And if you have anything to add,
there's a couple of things I'd like to add from a business perspective. What you've got to bear in mind is when you register a website, you often get the option to add an email system, but it's an add-on, so it's an additional cost, right? So you have to provide your own servers, or you have to pay to store stuff on the cloud. We have all of that. And if you have a website registered with ONPASSIVE, the likelihood is that you'll be able to take advantage of OMail and have that as part. But bear in mind, our system is totally and utterly encrypted. Yeah. So, and if your servers go down because you're holding your email, it causes a problem. Ours are never going to go down. It's the by far the most superior technology being used in the new database, so much so that we could house the entire internet. That's how large it is. So you have a system which is ideal for companies, so that they have their own email system, totally and utterly encrypted, but it all links together with lots of other things like OPEER, and OConnect, etc. All of these things could be used by the company. So this changes the system for most companies. Everything has a different sign-on. Every single product a company uses has a different sign-on. So you have to log out of one, log into another, log out of one into another. If you've got everything single sign-on under one roof, it's a time saver. It's a money saver, because the products are going to cost you less than they're costing you at the moment as individuals. But the OMail system has everything you would need from a company perspective, including calendar. We forgot that the other day. It's the next level up from a normal email system, but it's an integral part of the website and every other product that we offer.
All right, thank you.
We forgot auto reply as well. Auto reply.
So guys, if you actually missed out the last or the very first the virgin session of these two sitting here in front of me, it was about OMail. Just go on and watch it, because they're coming back tomorrow and more powerfully indeed. So really go back quickly later on after this and watch what they did, so that when you're coming back tomorrow, you should be ready for a bit even more. So, what is the advantage of O-Tracker integrated with O-Mail? Would the people we invite to join ONPASSIVE have our email addresses? If yes, would spam? Oh, I think this is a different question. This is actually a different one. So the first one is, what is the advantage of O-Tracker integrated with O-Mail? Collins, if you can, go for this. I'll give the next to Andy, please.
There is really massive advantage because Ash thought about most company, you're talking integration to O-Mail and O-Mail Pro. So imagine, let's look at it this way. I always go by Mercedes company, coming to ONPASSIVE to use our mailing system. So every email they send to their client or their customers, they have, they send to their customers. What happened? They can monitor the response using O-Tracker. So O-Tracker can see their activity, every mailing activity, what they do, how all the actions they are taking, click here, and where they're going. So they can really, manage their business very well. It's an analytical tool. It's just analyzing the business of the company. And the best way is O-Mail, because imagine they are sending hundreds of thousands of email. Sometimes you get response, sometimes you don't even get response. So the analytical tool can analyze the mailing activity, which is good. Maybe Andy will want to add more as a salesperson and the financial person, but it's just an analytical tool to analyze the clicks and everything.
The one thing that I like with the analytics, you often get people say, "Oh, I never received the email." You look at the analytics, go, "Well, actually, you've opened it and clicked on the link." Fantastic. So then, yes, there are some advantages by
that can be embarrassing. Good night to lie telling. Oh my God. Yes. All right, that's a good one. So someone says, would the people we invite to join ONPASSIVE have our email addresses? If yes, would spam not infiltrate our O-Mail through such channels?
Okay, we went through this in our live the other day, and Collins did it very eloquently. But bottom line is, when an email comes in, you can choose whether you wish to accept it or not. If you say no, you will never get another email from that address. Okay, so that's how you get rid of spam. Now, if somebody wants to send you an email from within your customer base, and they actually have your email address because you've put it on social media and what have you, you get to choose. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So that's a good one. Thank you. So with O-Mail, you can track your message. What does that mean, Collins? Now that's the question.
With O-Mail, you can track your message. Yes, so the analytical tool help you to keep record of, how your emails or the in and out so email, the O-Mail doesn't track, but you have O-Mail dashboard where you can see an overview of your mailing activity, the number of mails that you have in your inbox, the number of mail that you've deleted, log folders. So all your folders gives you an overview. So you can know, all right, I have this amount of email. I've not even read them. So what is happening? So that is the dashboard, and the dashboard is within your settings. What I know a lot of people don't know where their settings are. If you click it, that's when you see all the function and you can set it up. But O-Tracker integrated into the O-Mail can give you an analysis of what is happening when people click on certain mails you send out. Because it's just a link, it's a domain. Click on it. Oh, yes, this person click on this. Oh, this person shop here, this, and it will be useful for businesses. O-Mail and O-Mail Pro, because they'll be happy when they see it having this thing, O-Tracker integrated. Sister Comfort, look at one thing. When we're talking about integrated, people fail to understand that O-Trim is already integrated. So when you trim a URL or you go to O-Connect, and run webinar yourself. Go to OTrim dashboard. You'll see the number of people and the area they connect from. That's already an analytical tool, the heat map telling you where people are connecting using O Connect. You don't even need to trim the link. Just copy it, share it all over the world. You can go there and see where people join your webinars, and you can say, all right, so why should I waste my time here? I should just concentrate. And it gives you an overview of your meetings and stuff. That's OTrim alone.
That's mind-blowing, guys. Thank you. Thanks. So I really liked this one. I try not to giggle, Andy. If OTracker is a tracking software, as the name implies, would it be used by police to track criminals or by parents to track children, etc., etc.?
Right. No. OTracker is a tool for a website to see who's looked on it and what they've actually gone into on your website. Right? The heat map, for instance, shows what buttons they've pressed, what they've clicked on to view. It's a tracking system for a website, nothing more. Okay, let's just leave it at that before I start giggling too.
I know. So, Collins, you want to stop giggling and see if you want to add something, or do you want us to move on? I'm happy to.
Yeah,
but,
so
but they really need to know. Please just add a bit of something here. The person might be watching. One thing I do is when I pick up these questions, I tell the people, come with us and hear what the guys will tell you. So
when they said OTracker, please, and maybe when they hear track, they feel like, oh, you just have to be tracking stuff. No, it's about, it's about website, website, all of those things, what they're doing. And a lot of courier service can use it to track parcel, to monitor parcel, say from post office to DHL right to your home. So it's about, the tool is for business management, has nothing to do with police or tag to put it on children. No, it's like you're using a tool to spy on people, but this is just about business life, because you want to maximize profit and minimize loss. So most companies go, Google Analytics is a tracking tool, but because they call it Google Analytics, because they didn't put the name track. So I don't know. All right, and Adobe too is also a tracking tool, but maybe Mr. do you want to say something?
I was going to say so. I bet all three of us have an iPhone. Yeah. Okay. Well, that's got an instant tracker in it anyway. Right. So if I link and find my friends, I know where you are. Right. That's a tracking tool. That's what police can track.
Yes.
Yeah. Even if you turn the phone off and you turn Wi-Fi off, they can still find you. It's built into this thing, and we can't change it. Yeah. So OTracker is nothing like, and everybody uses an iPhone.
Yes.
All right. So OTracker, my conclusion here, what I understand is that it's exclusively a business tool. It has nothing to do with the A and the B and C's.
Yeah.
It's all business. All right. Thank you. I think that's clear enough. And please, if you get your questions answered from my list, kindly let us know in the chat. This is important. We need to know, guys, so that we're not sure that we're talking to ourselves. Because when you ask and you don't come back to listen, it means three of us are talking to ourselves. Not fair at all. So can someone please explain to me how the noise cancellation in O Connect works, please?
Maybe I'll answer that.
All right.
Have you been, I don't know, those who do music, they have soundproof, something like soundproof. So when you are in a confined area, for those, those who have all those musical, they put like soundproof on the wall. So whatever is happening, it just capture only what is coming. And sometimes if you are not there, they put like you have your mic and they put something in front of that mic. So that space, the gap, I don't know how they call the thing, but it remove all the noise and only your voice goes straight in. So what Ms. Ashford have done is, this is the first time to do that, within a web application, where it cancels every noise when you are in a meeting, but pick only the voice of the person who is speaking. Yeah, so that is what I said. That's the noise cancellation. So if I'm here with Mr. Comfort and with Andy, we're all in the same room, but because I'm the one talking to that mic, it will cancel Mr. Comfort and cancel Andy and pick only me. You will not even believe Mr. Comfort is around me or Andy is around me.
Yeah, I think I've experienced that firsthand. I was interviewed once by the BBC, and I saw that done. Children are playing and running around, but then it's they pick up just what they want to get and
Do you know,
get away.
I've learned something tonight. I've always wanted to know what that thing was in front of the mic. I really didn't know that. Thank you, Collins.
Yes, yeah. So that's how much we learn here. We come here to talk to people, but we learn sometimes a bit more than others. And I think we enjoyed this exercise so much. Thank you guys for joining too. And John says his issue has not been resolved yet. However, there's a lot of hope because how Charles was saying, how Chris was talking about it, there's a lot of work going on. So we'll have our emails all sorted, guys. Fingers crossed, and all the best, of course. So many people integrated or interpreted. That's what I think. Interpreted Ash's question. Are you ready? As him, meaning that we would be out or are financially prepared to activate our accounts. How do we prepare when we don't yet know how much we need to activate for? And does it still hold that people who activate before others help activate for those who can't afford the activation fee? Well, I did well to bring this question, guys. Don't shoot the messenger. Go for it.
Okay,
If you want,
you can send money from one wallet to another. So if you want to help others to activate the account, you can do that. What he's talking about is a very small amount over and above our $97 paid back, yeah, in the form of credits, and the 10 credits that are already in there. So we'll have 107. But don't panic that you can't activate it straight away. You're not losing out. You've clicked to become an affiliate. So customers will fall in your customer base. You just won't be able to withdraw any commissions until such times as you have activated that account. All right. So again, don't panic. It's not an issue. And as I said, a lot of people may well be able to help their groups, their customer base, their existing customer bases activate their accounts simply by sending one, money or credits from one wallet to another. But it's not the end of the world if you can't, guys. So don't worry about it.
Thank you, Collins. I think that's enough, right? So we're happy. ONPASSIVE Cameroon Pigeon News says anybody who says now that my email is working, it means it had a problem and now it has been resolved. So I'll consider that's what he means. Thank you, bro, for letting us know. Sister Mayan says, I have recently been experiencing that the affiliate link is not accepting emails. What could be wrong? This should be a very quick one. Andy, are you happy? Collins, who is happy to go for this? Somebody should answer my sister's question.
Right. So I've been experiencing recently the affiliate link is not accepting emails. Shouldn't it be the emails are not accepting the affiliate link?
Either or.
Yeah, I think so. Okay.
Yeah.
So why not, before you send the affiliate link out, why not test it yourself? Because if you're copying and pasting into an email to send to others, once before you've sent the email, click on it and make sure it comes up. If it's not coming up for any reason, then why not trim the link in the do a custom trim link and click on that and see if that works. And if it doesn't, then perhaps it's worth speaking to support. But no one else has had this problem as yet, so I'm not sure if you're missing something, or whether you when you just copy and paste the link, sometimes it doesn't show up as a hyperlink, which means that you have to then cut and paste it from that email onto the browser before you can open it. That might be the possibility.
Yeah.
But generally, test it before you send it.
Meanwhile, Collins, I've learned this from Collins, and it helped me just way too much. Each time I have the least hitch on passive, I go ahead and clear my browser. That works the magic. Go and clear your browser and then reboot the device. Do it again. It's definitely going to work, because what Mayan is saying here is something we've never seen, we've never experienced, and it's a non-existent problem. Well, I'm not sure if that's the right word. But says go ahead and clear your cache, then reboot the device, do again, and you definitely go through it.
Could it be that when they're registering, so she said, I've been experiencing the affiliate link is not accepting emails. Could that mean that when you click on the affiliate link, that you put in an email address and that email address is not working? That could be possibly what Mayan means. Okay, again, what you've got to be very careful of is the alternative email that you're using has to be real, first of all. You know, you can't just pick one out of the air. And I believe me, some people have done this. It's not funny, Comfort. It's happened, right? But you know, if it's Andy B at yahoo.com, for argument's sake, is that the correct email? Just make sure that that's the correct one. If they're not accepting these emails, are they already registered using that email address, or is this a fresh one? Again, Comfort's right. Reboot the machine and clear the cookies, and you may find that that will work.
Yeah, sure. I know what you are talking about, because it happened a lot when we were signing up for Findership. You say go and create an email address. They just use a pen to create one without using a device. So, all right, Brother Collins, you want to quickly go on this again? He says that the first part of my question was answered, but I wish to know if funds can be transferred from one wallet to another. Definitely, Andy did, but you can go again, Collins.
Yeah, Andy answered that question, so it is yes. So you can transfer wallet funds from one wallet, you know, to the other within the ecosystem. You can transfer to as many wallets as possible. So yeah, the answer is yes.
I think that's enough. Yeah. So yeah, we should be rounding up now. When we go commercial, you may find out that this came from Andy. So when we go commercial, you may find out that one of your ancillary positions turns out bigger than the one you have been concentrating on building as your main account. How possible could that be? I quickly picked this up. Somebody actually picked up your words yesterday, Andy, on the chat, and that's what
okay. Well, originally when we had the early bird positions, you know, so I registered. My first position was registered in January 2020. But I was lucky enough to be able to purchase an older position as a pending founder position. Yeah, that dates back prior to my main account. So the possibility is, and I'd say this, it's a possibility, not cast in stone. It could be that I have I get a team bonus from having that early bird position. That could exceed the income that I could get from my main account. Now, if that's the case, you have a choice. You then carry on with your main account. See, the question that actually came up that Minu asked was, you know, next year, a lot of the founder positions will go. The original early bird found what we class as a founder position. In other words, take advantage of the bonuses. Do I need every single one of my accounts to be a founder position? No, not necessarily, because there is a criteria that you have to achieve in order to be able to make sure that you can keep that, whatever it might be. We don't know that yet, so please bear with us, right? But it might mean logging in every day. It might mean leaving comments. It might, I don't know, all right, because we haven't got that information. But if you have, like some of us, multiple accounts, then if you concentrate on one, you only need one to receive the bonus, because it's the same person, it's my account, whether it's that one or one of the others. So I only need to concentrate really on one account to make sure that I can keep that founder position next year, yeah, and the following year, and so on, right? So it is not essential by any stretch of the imagination to make sure every single account matches or gets the criteria. It doesn't matter, because they're affiliate accounts anyway. They will still receive the same income. It's just down to the potential of achieving a bonus, whatever Ash decides might be a bonus in the future. Yeah. So I understand what she's saying, but don't panic. If one of the older positions that a pending position that you bought might have a greater income than your main position, you have a choice. Yeah. Now, personally, my main position is the one I'm going to concentrate on, because it's got my friends and my customer base within it anyway. Yeah. Whether it's a greater income than one of the older positions I've been lucky enough to get, I don't know, but I don't care either, because each one of those accounts means something to me because of where they are, if you know what I mean. Yeah. But I'm going to concentrate on my main account, because that's where my group, my customer base, are the ones that I want to help build their own businesses. I don't know the customers that I might have in one of the other positions.
Okay, we have just last two questions to go, guys. I think they're just two, so let's just quickly get them done. This was another good one too. Would OTracker be used to do or verify? Collins.
Right, OVerify is a KYC, know your customer. The only reason that we have OVerify is so that we can prove who we are. And the reason we have to do that is because every single country around the globe has a money laundering regulation put in place that says, I need to know where the money that you're earning is coming from. Now, if you work a normal job, the company is registered. Yeah, they are sending you a paycheck every month and putting it in your bank account. This is slightly different, because at the end of the day, it is a company and we are affiliates of that company. So if you start to receive an income from it, you need to prove where it's come from. And more importantly, ONPASSIVE needs to prove that you are who you say you are in order to receive that money. And you're not going to, you're not part of a drug cartel.
Yeah.
Okay. So OVerify is a separate product specifically to be able to know who you are. Right. We use it in financial services all the time to prove who customers are, to enable us to be able to help them with business. Simple as that.
Yeah. I give the last chance to my brother Ken Davis, because his question concerns health, so that's more important than what I have. Do we know if All Connect is HIPAA compliant for professionals in the health industry? Is that something we can do?
Yeah, we can talk about that. There are many compliance when you're building a software. That's what people don't know. So you cannot say it is compliant here or there. So every compliance that Mr. Ashbufara deemed it necessary, it is already there within the organization. It's not only within the product, because the system first must comply on this when the building software, you go through those compliance, all those steps, so that the first you want to think is my product fit for purpose? Can they use it all over the world internationally? So when you have all this regulation and everything, the certify this, certify that, the company goes through that process as they build. And I believe 100% that Mr. Ashbufara, the company as a whole, whatever they are building, be it All Connect, All Mail, and all of that, they are all compliant, and the health service will use it. And because remember, All Mail is something that they will use in the health services. One, you want to make sure people's email, which is their personal data, has to be protected, you know. And then you're talking about O Connect, that's meetings and stuff like that. So which one do you think will be more compliant? Scary is O-mail, because your email is your personal data, you know. So it is done. I would say yes, comfort.
Okay. So I think we should be ending here. Yes, excellent. All right. Thank you guys. Thank you so much. Thanks for coming. And again, go ahead and subscribe, please. We run on 7 YouTube channels and 1 Facebook page. So wherever you're watching from, go ahead and subscribe. If you're on Facebook, follow me on Comfort Comfort out there. And let's keep this going. Meanwhile, guys, tell us, are you coming live tomorrow? Because we're all excited. Let's know. Yeah. All right. So,
7
guys,
o'clock UK time.
yes,
Yeah,
2
Collins and
p.m.
I are going to
Eastern
be
Daylight.
discussing the pros and cons of ONET.
All
so
right.
please come and join us.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. So then let's just set our clocks and watch out for 2 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time tomorrow, guys. It's going to be yoo-hoo. So thank you so much. Thanks for encouraging. Thanks for the appreciations. Let's go ahead and share. We are 1.4 million and we want 1.4 million people to watch this because it's meant for everybody. Thank you, guys, and see you really soon. Bye. Thanks.